The F-35 Lightning II is one of the most advanced and complex fighter jets ever built, a fifth-generation multirole stealth aircraft developed primarily by Lockheed Martin for the United States and allied nations. It is designed to perform a wide range of missions, from air superiority to strike operations, intelligence, surveillance, reconnaissance, and electronic warfare. What makes the F-35 unique compared to previous generations of jets is its combination of stealth, advanced sensors, networking capabilities, and versatility in operating from different platforms such as conventional runways, aircraft carriers, and shorter vertical landing fields. It is not just a fighter jet but an entire system designed to integrate with modern battle networks, making it a key asset for the U.S. Air Force, Navy, Marine Corps, and more than a dozen partner nations. The F-35 program has been one of the largest and most expensive defense projects in history, attracting both praise and criticism for its technological ambition, costs, and delays, yet it is steadily becoming the backbone of air power for many countries. The F-35 family actually consists of three main variants. The F-35A is the conventional takeoff and landing version used mainly by the U.S. Air Force and allied air forces worldwide. It is designed to operate from standard runways, offers the lowest cost per unit compared to the other versions, and is optimized for high-G maneuvers and internal gun capability. The F-35B is the short takeoff and vertical landing version, developed for the U.S. Marine Corps and the United Kingdom's Royal Navy, among others. It can operate from shorter runways, amphibious assault ships, and small aircraft carriers thanks to its lift fan system and swiveling rear nozzle that allow vertical landings similar to the older Harrier jump jet but with far superior performance. The F-35C is the carrier-based version developed for the U.S. Navy, with larger wings and stronger landing gear to withstand catapult launches and arrested carrier landings. These three variants share around 80% of their parts and systems but differ enough to fit the operational needs of their respective services. Stealth is one of the defining features of the F-35. The aircraft is designed with radar-absorbing materials, carefully angled surfaces, and internal weapons bays to minimize radar cross-section. This stealth capability allows it to approach contested airspace without being easily detected, giving pilots a significant first look, first shot, first kill advantage. However, stealth is not just about the shape and materials of the aircraft, it is also about managing heat signatures, electronic emissions, and how the jet carries its weapons. For missions where stealth is crucial, the F-35 can carry missiles and bombs internally, preserving its low radar profile. For missions where stealth is less of a priority, it can carry additional weapons on external hardpoints, greatly expanding its payload capacity at the cost of reduced stealth. Another revolutionary aspect of the F-35 is its sensor suite and data fusion capabilities. The aircraft is equipped with the AN/APG-81 active electronically scanned array radar, which provides long-range detection, tracking, and targeting across air, ground, and sea domains. It also carries the distributed aperture system, a network of 6 infrared cameras that give the pilot a 360-degree view around the aircraft, capable of detecting incoming missiles and allowing the pilot to look through the aircraft with the help of the helmet-mounted display. The electro-optical targeting system further enhances targeting capabilities, enabling precision strikes on ground targets at long ranges. All of this sensor data is fused by the aircraft's onboard computers into a single coherent picture, reducing the workload on the pilot and enhancing situational awareness. Instead of being overwhelmed by multiple screens and radar returns, the pilot sees a clear, integrated view of the battlespace, which can also be shared with other aircraft, ships, and ground forces through secure data links. The helmet-mounted display system used in the F-35 is another groundbreaking technology. Unlike traditional fighter jet cockpits with a heads-up display projected on the canopy glass, the F-35's vital flight and combat information are projected directly onto the pilot's helmet visor. This means the pilot can simply look in any direction and see targeting data, navigation markers, and even thermal imagery from the distributed aperture system projected onto the real world outside the cockpit. In essence, the pilot gains a form of augmented reality, turning the aircraft into a highly advanced extension of human vision. The helmet itself is extremely expensive and tailored to each pilot, costing hundreds of thousands of dollars, but it gives unmatched situational awareness and reduces the time needed to interpret the environment. Performance-wise, the F-35 is not designed to be the fastest or most agile jet in traditional dogfighting terms. Its top speed is about Mach 1.6, and it is capable of pulling 9 gigaseconds in the F-35A variant. Critics sometimes compare it unfavorably to jets like the F-22 Raptor, which is faster and more maneuverable. However, the philosophy behind the F-35 is not to win close dogfights but to avoid them entirely through stealth, long-range sensors, and beyond visual range missiles. Its combat effectiveness lies in its ability to detect enemies before being detected, share that information across the network, and engage targets from safe distances. When stealth and surprise are combined with precision weapons, the jet does not need to rely on extreme speed or agility to win battles. That being said, the F-35 is still a capable dogfighter if necessary, with advanced aerodynamics, thrust, and sensor support that can give it an edge in close engagements. Weapons integration is another major strength of the F-35. It can carry a wide variety of precision-guided munitions, including AIM-120 AMRAAM air-to-air missiles, AIM-9X sidewinders, joint direct attack munitions, small-diameter bombs, and more advanced weapons planned for future upgrades. The F-35A variant includes an internal 25mm GAU-22, a cannon mounted above the left intake, useful for strafing ground targets or in close-range dogfights. The B and C variants lack an internal gun but can carry a gun pod if required. As future weapons like hypersonic missiles, advanced electronic warfare pods, and directed energy weapons are developed, the F-35 is expected to integrate them to maintain its edge over adversaries. The development of the F-35 program has been a long and controversial journey. Initiated in the 1990s as the Joint Strike Fighter program, the goal was to replace a wide range of older aircraft, including the F-16, A-10, AV-8B Harrier, and F/A-18 Hornet, with a single family of jets that shared common parts and systems. Lockheed Martin won the contract against Boeing with its X-35 prototype, which evolved into the F-35 Lightning II. From the beginning, the program was highly ambitious, attempting to create 3 variants for different services while maintaining commonality and advanced stealth features. This ambition led to major technical challenges, cost overruns, and schedule delays. By the early 2010s, the F-35 program was criticized as one of the most expensive military projects ever, with total lifetime costs projected in the trillions of dollars. Problems ranged from software bugs and helmet display issues to cracks in airframes and difficulties in the vertical landing system of the F-35B. Despite these setbacks, the program pressed forward, gradually resolving technical issues and improving production efficiency. Today, the F-35 is steadily entering service across the globe. The U.S. Air Force, Marine Corps, and Navy have all declared various degrees of initial operating capability, and the aircraft has been deployed in combat missions, conducting airstrikes and intelligence operations. Allied nations such as the United Kingdom, Italy, Israel, Japan, South Korea, Australia, and others have purchased or are in the process of acquiring the jet, making it a central pillar of Western air power. Israel was the first to use the F-35 in combat, reportedly carrying out stealth strikes in the Middle East. The jet's ability to integrate into Allied networks means it is not just a national asset but a multinational one, strengthening interoperability among partners. One of the criticisms that remains is the cost of each aircraft and its maintenance. While the unit cost has dropped significantly over the years to around $80 million for an F-35A, the overall sustainment costs remain high due to the complexity of its systems, stealth coatings, and logistics software known as ALI's Autonomic Logistics Information System. ALI's itself faced major problems, leading to the development of a new system called Odin to better manage the maintenance and readiness of the fleet. Even so, questions remain about whether the F-35 will be affordable to operate at large scales over its projected service life of decades. Supporters argue that as production numbers increase and systems mature, costs will stabilize, and the unique capabilities of the jet more than justify the investment. Another debate surrounding the F-35 is its role compared to older, specialized aircraft. The A-10 Warthog, for example, is beloved for its durability and effectiveness in close air support, and many critics doubt the F-35 can fully replace it in that mission due to its higher speed, more delicate structure, and lower loitering capability. Similarly, the F-22 Raptor is superior in pure air dominance, leading some to argue that the F-35 should not be compared as a direct replacement. Instead, supporters emphasize that the F-35 is a multirole platform designed to integrate across domains, not to outperform specialized aircraft in their niche roles but to offer a flexible and survivable option across many missions. As technology continues to advance, the F-35 is being upgraded with new software blocks, weapons, and electronic warfare capabilities. Block 4 upgrades, for example, promise expanded weapons integration, improved sensors, and advanced electronic attack features. The jet is envisioned to serve well into the mid-21st century, possibly until the 2070s, by continuously evolving to counter new threats such as advanced surface-to-air missile systems and rival fifth-generation fighters like China's J-20 or Russia's Su-57. In this sense, the F-35 is not a static design but a foundation for future growth, capable of adapting to new warfare environments. In summary, the F-35 Lightning II represents both the challenges and the promises of modern military aviation. It embodies cutting-edge stealth, sensors, and networking capabilities that make it more than just a fighter jet, but a node in a larger system of systems. Its development has been plagued by delays, budget overruns, and technical difficulties, leading to heated debates about its value. Yet as it enters widespread service and proves itself operationally, it is becoming clear that the F-35 is transforming how air forces operate, shifting the emphasis from raw speed and maneuverability to information dominance, stealth penetration, and multirole flexibility. Whether loved or criticized, it is set to be one of the defining aircraft of the 21st century, shaping the strategies and doctrines of the nations that operate it and influencing the development of future generations of combat aircraft.